Good morning again from paradise. And again, you caught me right after my workout. It never ends! Today I walked the other direction.
Whoa! Hey!
It never ends that way too.
To Marabut, so maybe it was around 8-9 kilometers today. Today I want to talk a little bit about the struggles and the issues that we have living in an environment like this, or that we used to have back then. Today I will show you our house and talk a little bit about the way we used to live. And I think it always comes down to what you're used to, what you grew up with, and how high your standards are in certain things. When we came here, we didn't have running water, so we needed to go like maybe 3-4 minutes to the well, fill up our big buckets and carry them back into our place. Then the house is a little bit more open than those bigger houses in the city, which means animals are coming in, so we had some scorpions, we had some snakes, we had some frogs or big grasshoppers and those stuff inside. And sometimes even when the rains are very strong or when it's stormy, rain will just come in. We just had plywood walls, so sometimes they would be soaking wet and the water would just be dripping from the top or something like this. So a lifestyle like this can be very simple, can be challenging at times, but it's also beautiful and it's something you can get used to. And maybe already you can think about what to put down there in the comments. What is the lifestyle you are living in? What's a kind of a house you are living in? And what would you feel living in an environment like this? Would it be easy for you? Would you even like it very much because look at this landscape? Or would it be a constant struggle for you? How are you doing? This used to be our house. This house, like all the other houses here, were built after the typhoon as a part of a rehabilitation project. We didn't have running water in the beginning, but after time they built a dam back in the mountains and placed some tubes down here. So now most of the houses here, I believe all of them, do have running water, do have electricity, which is good. So now I show you around a little bit. This is our sala or living room area. A simple sink, a few cabinets, an electric fan, and then we had a little bit of an outside veranda or an outside balcony. After Lillian is cooking here, we used to cook inside. And then in the back of the house there's a small little garden that I started. Here is our CR. By the way, bucket shower is something I really start to enjoy. And there we used to sleep. So we went up here, the ladder. So that was always storage room and sleeping room. It was quite a bit like camping. Of course you have like solid walls. It just took a process of adjustment, but after a time it was completely fine. Life is challenging for the people here, but of course they are used to it, they grew up like this. Life was challenging for us, but there are so many things about this kind of lifestyle that we totally loved. For example, the pace of life. Because you're not connected to the internet, your world is kind of small, and this helps you to focus on the here and now, to be together with your friends without being somewhere else with your thoughts, without planning too far ahead, without being too active in social media. Our friends, for example, they always had time for us. Always when we needed help or we wanted to spend some time with them, they always have time. Even when they are busy, they can just stop it and do it another time. That's very different to a city lifestyle or a lifestyle that I was used to in Germany, when everything feels a little bit like being in a red wheel. And this low pace kind of lifestyle feels very healthy mentally. when you need to hand wash your clothes, you need 5 times as much time than if you had a washing machine. But by saving the time through the washing machine, you are filling the time with something else. So in the end, you're normally busier than you were before by saving the time. By the way, I'm not using any script right now. Do I make any sense? It's very interesting to me as well, because I'm thinking a lot about starting a business right now, using the internet, social media for marketing, and I'm thinking about opportunities, how I can earn money with my own business using the infrastructure of the internet as well. And I'm totally excited about this, but then coming back here makes me think, how can you apply those strategies and those thoughts into this lifestyle? When people don't have this access to the internet, when they don't have the capital to start with, how is this applicable in this area? This is a good question actually. Paso, paso. Salamat. Kataan ay barrio. Oi. Whew. It is so hot right now. Everybody's just in their houses, sleeping and resting. Yeah, only the crazy white people are outside in the sun. You see, there are a lot of differences between life here and in the city, in the lifestyle. There's one more thing that is very different, that normally the people here, compared to the very poor people in the city, have a few advantages. For example, they have more space. Even if they don't own land, they can still plant something in the back of their houses. They can have their own little garden. They can harvest every now and then, or they can go to the sea. So at least they won't go that hungry. The air is clean and fresh. Yan, yara. Ah, kamot may baboy. Bayan una waray?
Oo, anak ni kang waray po.
Dito lapis. Waray, tim kamot may dana. Ini ha, waray. Ano? Maharam na. Ay, yuri, maharam.
May CCTV ka?
Oh, CCTV. Pangingkam na. Oh, kamera yun, pero puti ay. Oh, sige, signal na. Nag-istorya. Oh, tidak.
Ayaw di ako.
Ano, pwede waray-waray na.
Ayaw di ako.
Ano ang kapti kamera, kinahanglan nag-istorya.
Ayaw di ako. Nakapito lagi.
Sering hiya, nga plano hiya mag-sering para sa kamera, pero waray. Kaya magdudog ko kuno ano ero. It's just so amazing to see that after a few years of living here, you have those relationships and friendships that hurt when you separate. So it's kind of, probably these are friends for a lifetime. Always when we have the chance to come back, to reconnect to them, there will always be a kind of a special relationship. An usa na sering nga kinahanglang namo mabalik nganhi kay may din yan mga nahigugma haamon. Hoy. Very moving. Oh, nakatouch gud ako. Malabay. Hey kuya. Yes, may stein. Mamunyo. Yeah, I think after this experience, having lived here, having moved to Manila and now being back here, I think I could really readjust to the life here. There's just one thing I find very difficult, and this is the lack of internet. Because without internet, I wouldn't be able to make those videos, to share them with you, to answer to your comments, or to start my own online business. And this is something that I would need probably in order to live here long term. Anyway, probably it will improve. Just a question of time. Di ba na?